Yellow duckies, and welcome back to my time at Sandrock. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So, the newest update is out. Knives Out. Let's see what happens when we walk out our door.
Oh, hey there. I was just here putting this letter into your mailbox. On second thought, might just not.
Hmm.
Oh, hey. Shoot. I just remembered. I need to go home and lock myself in my closet. See ya.
Okay. The person who was writing the letters was unsure all along. Should I go after him? Probably. You come to the research center ASAP. Urgent. Okay. Hope you like letters because this is one I wanted to make a specific request of you. Please come find me when you get if you get time. Right. Do alert code do. This is it, guys and gals. The mother load. It's raining. This is not a drill. Repeat. This is not a drill. Get your dew collectors out and your pots, your pans, water barrels, containers, anything that can catch the rain, and load up on as much water as you can. Get it while the getting's good. Official chairman of the Is It Rain Committee. P.S. Here's a water barrel for you. First one's free, next one's gonna cost you. Or you can build any container yourself. Okay. Builder back from beyond. Back from beyond? Are you serious? We told you to be careful and you go and fall off a cliff? Luckily, I don't think they actually put out a paper stating your death, so the first one I got talked about how you survived. I don't know what I would have done if I read such news. Don't do this to me. I bought loads of copies of the Tumbleweed Standard just to stop your mom from finding out about your near death. Alright, I got it out of me. What happened? How did you fall? How did you survive? You have to tell me all about it. It sounds like a wild story. Silkcore, Logan, the whole thing. Okay. I'll just wait for your reply now. Please, just let me know what happened. And also, please do be careful out there. Let's reply to her. No, I can't do that one. There's a possibility that somebody would would intercept my letter and find out. No, we're not doing that one. I jumped off. I'm joking, I fell. There. Okay. Oh. Due to the sequence of events in the story, you will need to complete Elsie's quest and the Magic Mirror quest in order to progress the main story. If you find yourself in a situation where you can't progress in the story, it is likely due to this. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. If you already finished these quests before continuing the main quest, there will not be a conflict. You can play as normal. Okay, so that's good to know. A letter. When I saw that bridge you made, I thought to myself, dang, is there anything Viola can't do? Then I thought about it for a bit and realized, well, yeah, you can't fly or read minds or sneeze with your eyes open, but the list of things you can do is really very long. Anyway, bridges are hard to make, especially safe ones, I would assume. I also wanted to tell you maybe we should hold hands sometime if you want to. We don't have to, especially it's too big of a commitment. maybe it's too big of a commitment, especially if it's with someone like me who is hiding their identity. Well, I got you the seashell. Signed, the secret guy who thinks you're cool, but also kind of likes you. But if you don't like him back, that's okay. Maybe come say. Okay, so I'm going in backwards order here. Let's see. It was pretty neat how you rebuilt the stage after the sandstorm. Actually, you've done a lot of cool things since you got here. Already, Mason's old place looks a lot better than when he lived there. The way he decorated his yard with garbage, I mean, you have to admit it was original, but it just wasn't for me. You're a lot nicer than he is, too. I like how you're always working hard and helping people out. It's a refreshing change of pace. If everyone in the world were more like you, well, at the very least, we'd have a lot of stages. Anyway, here's an opal. You don't have to thank me. I hope it can be the kind of pal that makes you say, oh, as the name implied. Sorry I forgot to sign my last letter. I hope we didn't worry you. I just wanted to tell you how impressed I was, how you handled those geeklers. Whenever they come up to you like rah rah rah, you're always like, I'm not bothered by that. You're a good builder, and now you're an honorary member of the Civil Corps. Is that right? You'd be a very good deputy. Captain did a good job in there too, but maybe you should have become the new deputy. He's a good-looking cat and all, but you would look better in the hat. I'm sorry I kind of lied earlier in this letter. I didn't really forget to sign my first letter. I just didn't want to. Here's a picture of sand dunes. Maybe you can hang it in your house or something. I'm not your boss or anything, so you can do whatever you want with it. Anyway, I think you're really cool. I don't think I want to sign this letter either, though. Hope that's okay. Bye. Okay, so now we know, and Unsure is the one who's been writing letters. So that means that Unsure's romance quest is open for anyone who is interested in Unsure. Nice. We'll go and finish this side quest soon. His romance quest, I'm guessing. I just want to get this stuff out of the way first. Also, you may notice it is almost the end of spring, whereas last video, I believe, was just the end of winter. I decided to do some gathering and such in between because I knew I was low on certain items. I'm still low on some items, but I'm better now than I was. If they ever change... Oh, yeah, and the water tank has a new look. I'm not sure I like it by comparison to the old one. Poop. Anyway. Go ahead and go out to him. Let's actually take Double D. Oh my gosh, look at all the arrows. There's so many arrows. So many new little side quests. And also new main quest.
someone come in? Oh, I can see through the cracks a bit. You've come to join me? One-person closet, I'm afraid. You can hang out as long as you want. I'll probably be in here a while, though. Air's nice this time of year.
Are you afraid to admit you wrote those letters?
Oh, yeah. They're still wondering about those letters, huh? Heard about that. Yeah. Well, it sure is hard to catch criminals. As you know, actually, I looked it up. Not writing your name on a letter isn't a crime. That's why I didn't get back to you.
Come on, just admit it was you.
Gosh. All the evidence is pointing straight to, yeah, it does seem like I'm the lead suspect in this case. I mean, it's probably me, but what if it's not? Dang, it's hard to think inside this closet. Well, if it really is me, I'd want to be the first to know. Say, you're the best investigator we have on the force. Maybe you can solve this case. As it so happens, we are exactly where we need to be for that to happen. My house. I'll bet you could build a criminal profile on me based on my stuff. Why don't you take a look around? You might even find the secret letter I was going to give you. But don't get your hopes up too high. I hid it pretty good. Just head over to the jukebox and turn on the investigation music when you're ready. I do it myself, but, you know, closet. Nice. Can't have an investigation without the investigation music. Describe to me what you see, and I'll try to help out your investigation.
Okay then. Lemon soup decorated with a giant smile made of chili peppers.
All I know how to cook is yellow soup and lemons. It ain't much, but it gets me through the day.
Can you teach me the recipe?
Yeah, you just take 2 parts yellow, 4 red dots, and, I don't think I know how to share recipes. You should ask Owen or Mabel about that.
These stones are all different sizes, but are delicately and expertly stacked on top of each other. His stone addiction.
Ah, one of my finest rock stacks. Note how each layer is perfectly balanced, and yet each rock supporting them is a different size and consistency. I like to think that this sculpture represents the idea that, no matter who you are, we all have a place where we can fit in and hold each other up, ideally surrounded by cool rocks. How could anyone with such a wholesome rock stack be responsible for something like nameless letter writing?
Don't really see the correlation.
Yeah, maybe it's a no-good lead. Darn, really thought we had something there.
Here's barbell set. He doesn't look it, but judging by the weights on the bar, he's really strong.
A bunch of exercise equipment. If the perpetrator has been lifting weights like this, they'd be too strong to write. They'd smash the pencil in their grip, or rip right through the paper when they tried to write. Not looking good for our investigation.
Pretty sure that's not how that works.
Well, yeah, you might be right. Probably not really either of us to say, though. Better keep looking.
Looks like this rock has some eyes on it. It has an eerie stare, like it is peering into your soul.
That's Wilson. He's sleeping. Better not wake him up. Well, I guess if it's for the sake of the investigation, up to you.
Hey Wilson, I'm Viola.
Looks like he's not talking, which makes sense. Wilson ain't no snitch.
Loads of rocks lying in a box.
Couple boxes of rocks. Nothing to see here.
Most people don't have boxes of rocks.
Really? Don't you have hundreds of rocks in your storage boxes most of the time? I'm not judging. Obviously, I have plenty myself. You shouldn't feel bad about collecting things you like. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I think it's fine.
He's got a point, though. Hearty, meaty dish. It smells really good.
These? Justice gave me these. He wants me to eat more meat for protein, but I'm more of a yellow soup and lemons guy.
You're just going to leave them out?
Oh, no. I'll give them away. Or eat them. I haven't decided yet. But, you know, sky's the limit. Are we getting off track? Maybe we should get back to looking for clues.
Big red button. Big red button. I want to push the big red button. Why won't it let me push the big red button? Button. I'm okay.
All I know how to cook is yellow soup and lemons. It ain't much, but it get right.
Obviously, there's something I'm missing here. What am I missing? Stones are so carefully balanced and stacked beautiful. Did Unser do this himself? He's really talented.
One of my quieter works. The little one on top I balanced there with a tweezer. The delicate serenity of it all makes me less worried when I ask it to do dishes, and it never does. Well, looks like we didn't find anything. Guess I'm not the one who sent those letters after all. That's a shame. I was really rooting for you to catch me, if it was me, which is still up for debate. Whew. Do you mind turning on that fan? Sweating bullets here inside this closet.
Now I can push the big red button. Big red button, big red button, big red button. And I'm guessing, yep. Dear Viola, ever since you came to town, I've been having strange feelings. When you fixed the stage, I was like, whoa, that was a good stage fix. When you fixed the bridge, I was like, whoa, that was a good bridge fix. The list goes on. And the way you came to town and just immediately started zipping around doing awesome kung fu blade attack moves, despite supposedly having zero training in it. I'd be lying if I didn't say I thought that was the coolest chunk I ever did see. For a long time, I've been living in secret, living a double life. I was scared. Scared that if my best friend Justice knew I had best friend feelings for another, he wouldn't want to be my best friend anymore. But then I asked him and he said it's fine to have two best friends. So now I'm coming out to ask you, will you be my best friend? Circle yes or no. Your future best friend, hopefully. Unsure. Please return to me after you circle.
Well, so, did you read the part where I signed my name?
Let's be best friends.
Wow, if you didn't get it from my letter, I always thought you were super cool. To be your best friend, it would be an honor. In case you didn't see, I asked Justice. He said it's okay if I have two best friends. And Wilson, well, he's just not the jealous type. So things are kind of just gonna be great from now on, I think.
And now he
Hey,
goes.
I wanted to commission some homemade paint, but your boss said it was too small of a task to put on the board. Then he said some kind of greedy stuff. Do you think you could help me out?
Sure.
Cool. Actually, I was thinking we could enjoy the paint together. I'm taking the day off to paint my walls 3 days from now. Do you want to bring over the paint then so we can paint then?
Sure.
That's great news. We're going to have a really good time. See you then. Don't forget the paint. That's the most important part of painting.
Okay. Alright, so that's one side. Oh god. I mean, I ain't saying no exactly, but that's good, Sheriff. Then you'll be over at 1900? No, hold on there. Not exactly no, ain't exactly yes. That sounds awfully paradoxical, sir. Not so much of a paradox as it is a vague statement. Forget it. Well, can I bring Viola? Of course, Sheriff. Bring me to what? Planning a dinner party tomorrow night. Captain can't make it, but I still want justice to come. Theme is soup. Yeah, I hear you. And I ain't saying I don't want to come. So you do want to come. Well, I just don't want Viola to miss out, you know? What if they're busy? Oh. No, I'm free tomorrow. Ah, that's great. Alright, 1900 at my house. You don't have to bring anything. But you can if you want. Just make sure it's smaller than a house. I've been putting this off. He's a good partner, but kind of weirds me out a little. I always wanted to keep our relationship, you know, professional. I think I'm sure it's cool. Yeah, maybe I just ain't taking the time to get to know him. Like I really know him, you know? Though, he's been on the fence for the force for some time now. I reckon I probably owe this one to him. If it was just me and him hanging out, don't know what we'd talk about. And it ain't like I'm trying to avoid it. I just needed some backup. Well, with you there, I reckon it's gonna be fun. Actually, it'll be good to get to know the fellow who's always got my six a little better. Anyway, thanks for coming with me. I'll see you there, partner. Alright. Hello, Ario.
Oh, what wonderful timing! I was just coming to find you. You know, I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what I should do. Since Moose is gone, it's not like I'm desperate for investment, but... what he said really stuck with me. Like, could I really have been that stupid? So I took a step back and really reflected on what Moose had told me. There aren't many tourists here. That's the sad reality and is holding us back. Then I looked at my accounts, and actually my main income is from the locals. But it's not as if Sandrock is a wealthy town. I'm not going to be able to develop relying solely on visitors from Sandrockers. Then it struck me. If tourists aren't coming here to buy things, how about if we sell it to them directly? Send our goods to other towns.
Where do you want to sell your goods?
We'll need to try and sell to places where they have the money and a need for something only I can provide. Hyman and Atara have the obvious choices. Maybe Walnut Grove as well. So I thought, you know, what do we have? My sister's pottery is perfect. She's incredibly talented. There are two main issues I see now, though. We need to develop my sister's skills even further. Pottery takes a long time to make. But on the other hand, we need to be able to increase production if we want to export. Packaging is also a problem. Her work is delicate. And the journey across the 3 cities is not so delicate. So, I'd like to ask for your expertise. In all your research, have you come across any machine that could ease the burden and expedite the process for making ceramics? Or anything that can protect packages being sent out?
Have you checked any documents?
Maybe you're right. I guess there's a lot more to learn. Wait! The library and City Hall! They must have something there! Would you mind coming with me? I'd appreciate having a professional eye on my side. If you don't have time, I'm happy to go alone. Well, if you want to come, I'll be in the City Hall tomorrow. See you then, hopefully.
one. Let's look at our map. Something pointing me way out here. What in the world? Okay then. Search center. That's the main quest. Perkins. Okay. I'm kind of gonna round up side quests first. So this episode will mainly be the newer side quests. Oh, Banjo. Oh. Okay. I should have gone up the other way, obviously. Oh no. Oh, Skinny! Fancy seeing you here, in this city, where we both live. How sick was that front flip? I've seen better flips in a front. Damn. Not bad. Ah, shoot, you're right, Skinny. I was 9 out of 10 flip at best. I should always strive for perfection. That's what I like about you, Skinny, always pushing me to be my best. But hey, just as I saw you running about through town and ambushed you, it got me doing something I almost never do. Thinking. Yeah, that's pretty obvious, Pen. We've been hanging out and chatting, and you're always giving me stuff and buying things, and I'm starting to think we've become really good friends. There's more to a friendship than that. Is there? I'm sure I'll figure it out as we go along. So hey, I think it's confession time. Remember how we first met? I did a totally sick flip like I just did now and offered you a combat course? Well, the truth of it is, I don't really like teaching people anything. That whole tutorial shebang is really just an excuse for me to beat people up. Hard to believe, I know. But say, since we're friends now, why don't I give you a real combat tutorial? Maybe I can even offer you an introduction to Space Punch. I don't really like hurting people. Nonsense, Skinny. There is no higher pursuit than the art of violence. Come, Skinny, we have much work to do. Alright, we're here. Welcome to Space Punch 101. I'll be your instructor. I hope you brought your pen. Oh my god. You don't really need a pen. That was just an icebreaker. So the first thing about Space Punch is take your hand like this and any questions? I don't get it. Of course. A terror wasn't built in a day after all, right? I don't know. Maybe it was. Don't quote me on that. Here. Let's see some more examples. So you just go like... Oop. Space Punch. Space Punch. Now I get it. Oh, come on, Skinny. Don't patronize me. This is my first time actually trying to teach anyone something, okay? But normally I'm great at everything I do after trying for like 5 minutes, so just stick with me. I know what the problem is here. I can't just space punch out of nowhere, not without a target. Yeah, that's it. Follow me, Skinny. Behold as I use my fist to paint upon this canvas of sky. Great. Is he following me? Oh. Press the wrong button. Says to follow him, but he's not going anywhere. Which could just be new quest. Where does he want me to go? Okay then. Oh. So they just want me to walk him around and he'll just... Yes, I'm literally just watching Pen get beat up. Kinda liking it too. Okay then. Guessing they came from down here. What the? Why is there an invisible wall here? What in the world? Oh wait, is it just that he is questionable? Where's your next target, Pen? Come on. There. Phew. Well, I think that will answer any questions you might have had. Okay. So, go ahead. Space punch time. Go for it. Oh no, that's not it at all. I failed. For the first time in my life, I failed. I feel... Ew, gross. It feels really bad. Dang it, Skinny, I failed you. My only friend and I blew it. Makes me so mad I just want to... Grrr. It's okay, Pen. It's not okay, Skinny. I can't fail. What will people say when they find out? Deep breaths, Pen. Oh boy. Just like the master says, take all of those bad thoughts, push them down, deep down. You know what, Skinny? This is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. You know why? Failing is a part of life. Now it's not the time for joking around, Skinny. Everyone cares about what Pen does. Everyone's always got their eyes on me, just waiting for that moment for me to slip up so they can laugh. But we won't let them know, will we, Skinny? We're going to keep this all between us pals. I really don't think anyone cares. Skinny, you always know how to cheer me up with that signature Skinny brand of hilarity. Don't think anyone cares. Cracks me up. So it seems there really are things beyond even one, such as myself, the glorious protector of Sandrock. You know, Skinny, I've never had someone I really considered a friend before. Furthermore, I always promised myself I'd never be friends with anyone who didn't have an awesome cape, but you made me break that promise. Seems I couldn't predict the future. Perhaps there are many things I cannot do. Perhaps there's indeed a lesson to be learned. When I got stuck looking into that mirror, failing today as a teacher, occasionally getting edged out in whack-a-mole from time to time, perhaps the lesson of humility, well, I often preach was meant for me? Yes, that's precisely it, Skinny. I can't just take my own greatness for granted, even though I've historically been ridiculously awesome at everything, and done so effortlessly. That doesn't mean it's always going to be so. I need to treat people better. I need to do something nice for Burgess. I need to write this stuff down. Do you have a pen? I know I said you don't need one. I wasn't planning on having an epiphany. You don't? Ah, well, I'm sure I'll remember it. Hey, look at there! A rocket rooster! Watch me tie its neck in a knot. Ah, smell you later, Skinny. Don't think I learned how to do this face punch thing, but watching Pen's attacks closely did give me some insight on how to hit a little harder. Okay, guys, that is it for today's first look into Knives Out, the update. Got some side quests and some insight into what all has been added. We will continue this in the next episode, so thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!